Shark music announces the arrival of the San Jose Sharks, but also the return of Austin Matthews. Big Daddy is back after injury. I was very excited to see Matthews back. Still a bit of an element of surprise given the timeline. He ended up missing just 14 games. I'd put him a little bit later, maybe next week. Thought he would have skipped the road trip to Minnesota. And then I thought that Buffalo game would be the one that we see him again. But he's back, and he definitely showed no signs of rust in this game. Matthews' storyline comes full circle as he gets his first point on the power play. Sent the puck over to Tavares for the tap-in goal. I'd complained during his absence about the power play, but that seems all gone, and I'm excited to get back to the point where the Leafs are just dummying teams and scoring at will on the power play. Once again, Matthews drew a penalty driving to the net, and on the ensuing power play, he snipes a wrist shot short side. That's a spectacular first period, and overall the power play was huge on this night. The Leafs were very strong early, and then San Jose warmed up and took over in the shots department. Janssen and Matthews combined for a late goal to ice the game. I realized San Jose got one back with 2 minutes to go, but at that point, it was too little too late. So the stat line for Matthews' first game back, 2 goals, 1 assist. And he was named the game's first star. Which brings us to another player who's been absent. We've held on this long, or he's held on this long. Talking, of course, about Willie Nylander facing a December 1st, 5 p.m. Eastern deadline, and a lot of scenarios have been thrown around lately. It's taken this long, so it'll probably go down to the wire if he does sign. More and more, I'm hesitant to think that a trade will take place, because if you complete the trade, he still needs to have a contract before that deadline, which puts events very quickly together. So on a personal note, I'm flying out tomorrow morning and will be in the air as this 5 p.m. Eastern deadline takes place. So as soon as I get off the plane, I'll be checking fiercely for some updates and an outcome to this overextended saga. Will it be a short-term deal? Will it be a 6-year deal is what another one that's been talked about? And I'm most curious to see what the dollar amount will be. Of course, there's still the possibility that he just sits out. November 30th also brings MOvember to a close. Hope you like the end result. Feel like this is maybe the best one I've had to date. $56 raised simply through being associated with the Maple Leafs MOvember team. I really didn't push the fundraising. I never really do. I think it's more of bringing awareness to men's health issues, more of a social aspect, camaraderie. And in that regards, I think I've done some part in helping spread the word. People asking me at work about my mustache and being unfamiliar with the MOvember movement. And also I was quite glad to reach the 60 kilometers move objective. I had to put myself through a bit of a tough run today in order to reach that goal. It was hot, and towards the end it felt like I was cramming for an exam. So that'll bring this special presentation to an end. We'll definitely keep an eye on the William Nylander situation and look forward to games next week versus the Minnesota Wild and the Buffalo Sabres. I'll be coming at you from a new location, so stay tuned for that.